Namaste. I am Dr. Soumya Kotian from Sharada Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Mangalore. Today we will discuss about yoga therapy for thyroid diseases. Now, thyroid diseases. There are two types of thyroid diseases, hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism. Hyperthyroidism, it is also called as thyrotoxicosis. In this condition, the thyroid gland secretes excess of thyroid hormones. The symptoms include irritability and anxiety. A person gets irritated with small things, anxiety, anxious, and then person loses weight, he becomes thin. How much ever he eats, maybe fruits, sweets, how much ever he eats, but he will become thin. Heat intolerance and sweating. A person cannot tolerate heat, he sweats a lot. Then next symptom in females, they'll have menstrual disturbances. It might be irregularity or scanty bleeding or excess bleeding. Now coming to hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism is a condition where the thyroid gland secretes insufficient hormones. Here the symptoms include most of the symptoms will be exactly opposite to the hypothyroidism condition. Here the symptoms will be slowing down of mental and physical activities, tiredness and vague muscle pains. A person gets tired with a small work. Even if he does a small work, climbs the little steps, he gets tired. Then he'll have vague muscle pains. Here the opposite symptom, one more, is he'll put on weight. Even though if he doesn't eat properly, he'll not eat, he'll do all the diets, have only fruits, healthy food, but still he will put on weight. Tiredness will be there. Then dryness of skin and hair. This dryness of skin and hair will be seen in both the conditions, hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism. And in females, again same symptom, menstrual disturbance. Here also there will be irregularity in cycle or excess flow, scanty flow. And thyroid disease is seen 8 times more in females when compared to males. So now coming to yoga therapy for thyroid disease. When a person is diagnosed with thyroid disease, he will be given certain pills to be taken regularly. These pills will not help in reducing the symptoms to a greater extent. So here where yoga will play a major role. Practicing yoga regularly will definitely reduce or give relief from these symptoms, thyroid related symptoms. So now I'll give few asanas for hyperthyroidism and few asanas for hypothyroidism. Asanas for hyperthyroidism. Bhujangasana, Ustrasana. Bhujangasana is serpent pose, Ustrasana camel pose, Navasana and Dhanurasana. Now coming to hypothyroidism, few asanas for hypothyroidism: Viparita Karni, Sarvangasana, Halasana, Janu Shirshasana, and then also a person can practice Surya Namaskara. Now if you see all these asanas, all these said asanas you will be stretching your neck or you will be locking your neck. For example, in Bhujangasana you will be stretching your neck, and in Viparita Karni or Sarvangasana you will be locking your neck. These movements of neck stretching, either stretching or locking, will stimulate the thyroid gland, as the thyroid gland is situated in anterior aspect of the neck. So this stimulation of the thyroid gland regulates the secretion of thyroid gland. Pranayamas, few pranayamas to be practiced in thyroid diseases are Ujjayi pranayama, Nadi Shodhana pranayama, Bhramari pranayama. Nadi Shodhana pranayama, in Nadi Shodhana pranayama name itself says, like it purifies the channels, Nadi Shodhana. So daily practice of Nadi Shodhana will purify all the channels or nadis in a human being. So then coming to Bhramari pranayama. Bhramari pranayama, making humming bee sound, sound. It might be, if Bhramari pranayama practiced with or without Shanmukhi mudra, will definitely give you relief from stress. You will have sound sleep. This is about pranayama. One more thing. When you practice pranayama, if you include Jalandhara Bandha, it is neck lock. Here along with throughout the pranayama, if you practice Jalantara Bandha, it is touching your chin to your chest, will give extra benefit in relieving these symptoms. Now coming to meditation. Meditation, it's dhyana, concentrating on a particular object for some time. It will give a maximum, much relief or much benefit in relieving your stress. It regulates your blood pressure. It gives relief from irritability and anxious. So if you see, most of the thyroid symptoms are related to mental health. So all these, if you practice meditation even for some time in a day, it will definitely give you relief from all these thyroid related symptoms. Now coming to Shavasana. Shavasana is a very simple asana in yoga. You have to just lie down like a dead body. Just lie down comfortably like a dead body with your hands away from your body, palms facing upwards, legs apart with eyes closed. But the most important, very important thing you should remember while practicing Shavasana is that you should not think anything. Do not think anything, just concentrate on your respiratory movements or mentally concentrate on your body parts. If a person can practice this Shavasana without thinking anything, even for a second, for few seconds to minutes daily, regularly, he will definitely get relief from stress or mental and physical tiredness and gives peace of mind. It is very important to relax your body and mind, because a relaxed body and mind will give us happiness, will make us happy. So lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that regular practice of yoga with proper guidance for at least 30 minutes, which includes few asanas, pranayama, meditation and shavasana, will definitely give you maximum relief from these thyroid related symptoms and also many other health issues. Thank you.